What's up, guys? It's your boys, and we'll keep back with another scary, terrifying, and creepy video from King Frostmare. We're about to watch his scariest dash cam videos ever captured by drivers. And with that being said, you guys think you're safe on the road. You're not. It's not the only thing that you have to be worried about is crashing and getting into a wreck and possibly dying, but also the scary, terrifying demons and ghosts and goblins and skinwalkers and all that stuff. So grab a chair, grab some popcorn as we get ready to watch King Frostmare give us some of the crazy, scary dash cam videos ever caught by our drivers. Let's take a look. If you guys are new to my channel, if you guys are returning and have not subscribed yet, make sure you guys subscribe right now by hitting that wiper icon down at the bottom right. Hit that bell icon next to it, so when I do post videos like this one, you guys will get that little ring notification as Wookie myself has posted that video. Then you guys can watch, comment, like, and share. And again, thank you guys so very much for the continued love and support that all of you guys show on this channel every single day. We're booming by the numbers. We're trying to get to 30K by Christmas. Can we do it? I think I can get your guys' help, but we're trying to get to also 100K, road to 100K, so I need your guys' help. But also make sure you guys go over to King Frostmare, give him some love, subscribe, comment, like, and share for him to put this together for us to enjoy, get scared, and lose ourselves in terror. It can take a lot of work, a lot of effort. We want to give thanks back to this man. But with that being said, let's get a video.
Some creepy dashcam videos. Now let's buckle up and stay frosty.
Don't be driving and watching this.
The video was captured by two friends as they were driving through an area close to the Aokigahara forest, which is still frequently visited by those who choose this forest to go on their very last journey, if you know what I mean. And it's to nobody's surprise that people say to see ghosts and other paranormal sightings there on the regular. However, the two friends didn't notice anything in particular at the time.
This is why you don't
Nothing
go driving
but
at
a blurry object that seemed to hover close to their car.
This is why you stay at home, Netflix and chill. First of all, get a camera that focuses. Oh! Back up! Back up! Back up! I see feet! I see feet! I see feet! Back up! You see the feet?
It would appear that their dashcam captured an eerie pair of legs floating in the sky, slowly but surely closing in on their car, and as mentioned, they didn't see these legs in much detail.
Oh.
They thought to have seen a mess, which is why they checked the recording, but it's pretty clear that this might be something otherworldly.
It's like it's floating towards them.
Was this one of the many spirits which is still visiting this haunted forest?
I'd be telling my buddy, be like, back up, back up, back up, back up.
This video shows a young man who was on his way back home from work the following night. He states that his helm camera always records for security purposes, and that this route felt always super spooky to him, especially at night.
So he's on a bike?
There are many local tales about ghostly hitchhikers that can be seen on some parts of these extremely old roads. And as fate would have it, he might have experienced such an occurrence himself.
Oh. Ow! Don't look behind you. Keep your eyes on the road. Does it do it again? 2 minutes later. So I guess it happens again. Oh, nope, that's light pole. It's right there. Don't hit it. The camera always goes off at the wrong times.
We are seeing here appeared twice on the road. As some might suggest, it could have been just somebody walking on the road. It's not clear why anybody would do this in pitch darkness, but people can be weird. Why our driver would come across this thing twice, though, seems to maintain a mystery. What's your explanation?
Diablo!
I know we all enjoy our ghost videos, but
Yes.
how about video
We don't care
was
about
recorded
sponsorships,
by
alright.
a young man who was passing by a pretty notorious apartment building in this area. Apparently, the building had to be evacuated for some kind of urgent renovation at the time. Besides that, there have been a few eerie incidents of shadow sightings on the hallways and the premises in general. And as the man passes by the building, he seems to have noticed something odd.
Uh-oh. Okay, oh. Ow! It's the Grudge.
A pale face can be seen, peeking at the driving car from behind the brick wall.
It's like
it was
ghostly
pretty certain
pale.
that nobody was on the premises at the time. And the weird color of the skin make many believe that this perhaps could have been one of the ghosts that is said to roam the building and perhaps the area. Is this possible?
Is it? Wispy shape. Wispy?
Another video, which was captured in Malaysia, and it seems a bit older, but I find it's pretty unsettling. It shows a nightly driver who states that he was driving through a lower populated area at the time. All of a sudden, he realized that there was a see-through person on the road.
What's that light in front of him? Is that like a road lamp light? Hello! Oh, it was like giving the thumbs up like, hey, pick me up.
There clearly is somebody standing and stretching
Could it
their
be a
arm
hitchhiker?
towards the driver. Really strange. If it is anything paranormal is unknown, but something certainly doesn't feel right here. This thing seems semi-transparent. So, do we have to assume this is a ghost? Who can say?
Who can say? What do you think? Hitchhiker or ghost? Or hitchhiker ghost? The rake. And that were
The
like a
following
rake.
had been shared by a young man from Australia. He states that he was just taking a road through a forest area and that he heard pretty unsettling screams. And what makes all of it worse is that he saw a creature running in between the trees at the time and even popping up in front of his car.
That's when you
in
scream.
shock, he brought the car to a stop for whatever reason and recorded the following.
Stuff. That's just Jerry. Jerry just had too much pizza. Jerry, get over here!
A pale figure is making its way over the road, and it looks quite awkward, to be honest. This could have been a regular person, perhaps trying to scare the cars
Just
that
Jerry.
were passing by. However, based on the driver's report that he saw this thing running through the bushes
Naked.
and even passing him once, make this theory a bit unrealistic, but who can say for sure?
Exactly.
This video was uploaded by Moto2Wrist, who was riding his bicycle on a deserted mountain road one night. This road is situated in Hampi, which is also referred to as the Ghost City. He was on a day trip to the Ghost City, and after spending many hours there, he made his way back to the resort. However, due to the darkness, he missed a turn and got lost for a while on these dark roads. He was pretty unnerved, and there was no sign of any civilization. At this point in time, he tells us that he saw a woman who was dressed like a bride walking on the side of the road.
La Llorona? Because she dresses like a bride. Bridezilla? Bride Diablo? A lot of these guys are dirt bikers or motorcycles.
It does appear to be a woman in a white dress that is walking in pitch darkness, and I feel like she looks pregnant perhaps, but that of course could also just be her weirdly shaped dress. So, if this wasn't just a confused woman, what else could it be? Maybe a spirit? What a scary thought.
It's super creepy.
The following is an infamous video of what some describe either a Bigfoot sighting in the mountain or another unidentified...
I literally watched a video last night about Bigfoot with my fiance, and we both said that there's no way that there's a Bigfoot around. We could be wrong, but I think we would have found it by now. So, yeah.
creature which makes it through the forest at night. It was captured by two friends as they were making a nightly drive through the snowy area. They got pretty surprised by the following.
Plus, it's all snowy, so it's kind of creepy. And I would say, oh. But could it be a guy in a ghillie suit, though?
What do you think is making it through the snow?
It looks interesting.
A Bigfoot? To me, it looks a bit too small for that, but it's really hard to say perspective-wise. Whatever the answer, though, it's really strange.
A woman. Scary.
This video was found on Dashcam on the road, and it was shared by a couple of Russian friends who were driving through the city at night at around 1:50 a.m. in the morning. Based on their reports, they were driving past a traffic light when, in front of their eyes, a woman completely dressed in black seemed to appear.
Isn't she like on the medium? Or she's right at the stop sign. They're like, oh my gosh, there she is!
If this is a mysterious encounter, or just a regular woman that was standing on the road and staring at the car, is unknown. The young friends were wondering, though, what she could have been doing there that late at night all by herself, and why she wasn't moving and simply staring at their car. What's your best guess?
I have no idea. I just want to drive home and never look at this again.
This was also captured by two friends who were driving on a lonely road in Russia.
Why is it always
Dark
overseas?
creature walking on the right side of the road. Their first instinct? Bigfoot, of course. It had to be.
I don't know.
So they exited their car and followed this thing.
Why?
Only to see it disappear into the forest area.
Do they not see movies where they get eaten?
But perhaps this was something else entirely. The footage is not the best, so we can only speculate what had transpired here.
A guy in a ghillie suit looking for his way home. It just appeared. It just was boom!
The following was captured by a woman who was driving home in the midst of night, and she took her regular forest route. She states that out of nowhere, a female-looking creature ran out of the bushes and was coming to a stop right in front of her car, and she had no idea how to react at first.
Is she okay? She's getting up. Is she like crab walking? Oh, I'm gonna have nightmares.
What this is exactly, your guess is as good as mine. Either somebody with a death wish was blocking the road in this creepy pose, or something I couldn't fully explain.
Ay, ay, ay.
This was captured by another nightly driver who was just about to enter town on their way back home, when they encountered something quite eerie, something transparent crossing the road.
Something was crossing the road. But what is it?
Some people think that it could be the spirit of someone who passed on at this intersection.
Who got hit?
Or was it just a weird reflection after all?
On what? Could it be this pose right here? This glowing post? I don't know. You be the judge. Roof demon!
This was caught by two family members who state that they drove past the house in their neighborhood and that they saw something creepy sitting on their roof. Something that wasn't supposed to be there.
What the fuck is that? It's just sitting there. It's Freddy Krueger.
They checked the next
You really
morning
can't
again
see it,
to see
though.
if this thing was still there. But it was mysteriously vanished.
You really
They
can't
asked
see.
Paranormal Reddit for help, but most people were as clueless as the two uploaders.
The day after. Nothing. Tiny, tiny shadow.
This was captured by a truck driver who was delivering some merchandise the following night. Based on his report, he saw a black small figure running on the road and then disappearing, and his camera captured the following.
Could it be a kitty? Oh, it's not a kitty. It was like booking it. Huh.
Could this be an animal? Maybe a shadow that was being cast from
knows?
somewhere else. Maybe it was an unidentified creature after all.
You can see like its hand.
If not, maybe the people who say that this was something paranormal are right. I couldn't say.
Forest encounter.
This was captured by a man who states that he as well was just on his way home at the night of this recording. It was a late night in August, and by mere coincidence, something was captured on his dashcam that made him feel quite uneasy.
What is it? Oh, another figure.
He states that at the time it looked like a transparent lady in a white dress that
It's
didn't
like a
really have a
post.
face. And she was just standing there without doing anything, which is why many say that he probably became witness to a paranormal encounter here that night. Does this sound plausible? Or was it perhaps a living
It's not
person?
moving though. Real or fake? Ghost car.
User Potream has uploaded the following video, stating that they were driving during some pretty harsh winter conditions, and that out of nowhere they witnessed the car in front of them just vanishing into thin air.
But I
and
mean,
that even their dashcam could record this mysterious event.
with snow, it could just go poof like that kind of thing because of all the drifts and stuff, and because the snow is going. I mean, that's kind of weird. I mean, could it have sped up that fast where it made it look like it's gone?
Now, of course, it's quite impossible to say if maybe this was just a trick of the eye, and perhaps the car was just driving off way too fast for the camera to pick it up in these rainy winter conditions. But since the driver swears that he saw it disappear with his own eyes, maybe we have to keep an open mind on this one.
Glitch in the Matrix. It poofed the car away. Who knows? Cemetery incident.
Now we're checking out a dashcam recording that might be reason enough for you to avoid driving past graveyards late at night.
I'm not going to be driving there anytime soon.
Home decided to take a little shortcut, which meant driving on a very old stretch of road which led through a cemetery. I probably don't have to mention that these roads are supposedly haunted. But aren't all cemeteries kinda haunted anyways?
Yeah.
Well, the couple did not believe in these ghost stories, since they never had any paranormal encounters before. And honestly, most scary stories are just that, stories.
He gotta learn today.
After a few minutes of driving on the road, they noticed a person.
Oh, hell no. Did they literally drive by it? I would have backed up. I would have stopped and reversed that car.
Is standing right in the middle of the road and staring at our couple. That seems to be quite startled and in distress.
Yep, I would have drove back.
It's not easy for them to find the courage
backwards
to pull aside and drive past the lady. But eventually they drive past and drive home as fast as they can.
I would have done the same thing.
They are still wondering what this lady was doing there that late at night. And why she was just wearing a white dress, since it reportedly had been quite a bit chilly around that time of the year. Their families believe that it might have been the spirit of the weeping woman, but the couple is not sure if this in fact had been a paranormal encounter. What do you think?
I think it's creepy, and this is why you stay at home and you Netflix and chill. You don't go out looking for ghosts like that. At the job.
This video was captured by a construction worker who was working on a remote site where he was helping to put a newly built living complex together. He then noticed the beautiful moon in the sky and thought that this was a nice opportunity to capture it on video, to show his family afterwards. And then the following unfolded.
Big the moon is, it's really big.
So he's got a bulldozer.
Pretty cool. No.
Oh my gosh, I would have been freaking out.
Wait, there's nothing there.
Oh!
To add to the eeriness, as stated, this location was pretty remote, where nobody was residing at the time. The houses that we see in the background are all just model homes and are not accessible to the public. So, was there somebody else at the site that was waiting for the operator's arrival to possibly scare the man? Or was it perhaps even a paranormal encounter that we simply can't explain? I certainly am baffled.
It's creepy as ghost things.
The following video was captured by a group of friends who were on their way to a buddy's house one night. And it was when one of them noticed a strange object in the sky that almost looked like a person walking up there. Which of course is pretty much impossible.
I'm not tripping. Oh. I would say that's a helicopter, but that's definitely not a helicopter. I can see it clearly with my eyes, but I can't see it on the freaking camera. It looks like a man walking, don't it? I see what?
is that?
You can see him like up here, like.
It looks like someone walking. It looks like someone walking.
While it is of course impossible to say what exactly we are seeing here, undoubtedly it's quite the odd sight. Some thought that it might have been some kind of weird drone, or maybe an unknown flight
I
object.
don't know what kind of drone looks like a person walking, but okay.
Too bad that we don't really see much detail, I find. What is your opinion about this incident? Was it a walking ghost? Or just a weird object floating in the sky?
It could be a guy just walking.
The following video was uploaded by
This one's
Tom,
always
who
crazy.
stated
I don't
that
know
his
what this.
daughter and her friend had showed him this video after returning back home this night. Their dashcam captured a rather creepy incident that seemed to unfold on the back seat of the car. As the young women were singing along to a song, one of them notices something that resembled a face in the baby seat right behind them.
It's like a ghost, like child. There it is. You can see the child's face.
This could be paranoia, of course.
It could be, to be honest.
How for a couple of frames there seems to be a clear
Right there.
face visible, until it mysteriously
woman.
vanishes again.
It's a woman.
Creepy for sure, I find. Do you think the two women actually had a visitor with them in the car at the time? Or what exactly had happened here?
I don't know. It's creepy. Look, 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 look. See it? See it? See it?
And guys, don't forget to check out
That's
Fishing.
it? Aww.
Find all the links in the video's description.
So with that being said, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Make sure if you guys are using your dash cam and watching the road like completely, that you don't run into something or you get completely scared and stuff like that, because you just need to make sure that you're not gonna drive into something, including a ghost. So again, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one. Keep it real, keep it safe, and as always, keep nerding on, and we will see you guys next time.